wings to fly won't take you to the stars. Use the metal for a boat and you won't sail too far. Stop sitting in the dark, stirring metal pots about. You will change your life forever when you figure out the secret PinCode, 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 PinCode. Science can be tricky, it can overheat your brain. Science can be hard to chew, each bite can be a pain. Stop sitting in the dark, stirring metal pots about. You will change your life forever when you figure out the secret PinCode, 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 the secret PinCode, 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 PinCode.
I don't know. Maybe there's something in here I can use, but not this. Oh, not that.
How goes it?
I'm trying to write something nice for Olga's birthday party today, but I'm having trouble deciding what kind of poem to compose. So it seems that for a birthday, a limerick might be the thing. Though it appears that historically, birthday cards contained more quatrains.
Your thing isn't poems, so it's best to leave the writing to the writers. And Wally's already got a great rhyme going. Our owl, never foul. Your party job today will instead consist of fireworks.
No, I can't do this. I've never even made fireworks. Why, the science behind it could take days.
You can handle it. When's the last time having to learn something new ever stopped you? Just make them colorful and you can't go wrong.
Whoa! Hey, Wally, how's it going?
Well,
Great! I need your help. I'm in charge of fireworks for Olga's party.
good for you.
Oh, thank you. But the problem is, I've never made fireworks. I don't know how to. Sure, science loves an explosion once in a while. Help me! I need to make the fireworks pretty, but how do I do that? Fill me with your sage advice, please.
Fireworks, is it? Fireworks are like light from the darkness. Fire exploding like popcorn in a microwave. But mostly light, I think.
That's it! Here's what I'll do! I need to learn about light, where light comes from, and then I can recreate it! Thank you! I found the source of all light!
Oh, my scapula!
Well, no, I'm pretty sure it's not from there. Whether it's light from the sun, a desk lamp, anything, all light is the same. It's made from electromagnetic waves. These waves reflect off of everything around us, which allows us to see things, like this poor butterfly who's about to be captured by Rosa. But color is where things get a little more complicated. The wavelength determines which colors we see, from fast violet to slow red. It may seem like a flashlight has no color. It's just a basic white. But actually, it's made of every color in the spectrum. You can't see it normally unless you shine it through a glass prism. Then voila! Every color of the rainbow. This same concept can brighten up an otherwise gloomy rainstorm. Raindrops act as lots of tiny prisms. When sunlight hits these raindrops, we get to see a beautiful rainbow. The order of colors in the rainbow can easily be remembered like this. Roy G. Bibb stands for red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, and violet. But we use a sillier method. Richard of York gave battle in vain. Brilliant, isn't it?
That Chiko. I'm lost. I don't know that guy.
Don't you see what all of this means? This means I can finally understand fireworks. It's about the colors. With this knowledge, we can put together the best kind of, colorful fireworks. So this party's about to be saved by electromagnetic waves.
Okay. So how do you actually make the fireworks?
Well, that answer is easy. You make them by, why didn't I read this? Huh.
Hey there, our firework man. I trust everything is good. I can't wait to see what he comes up with. Fireworks for the ages.
Yeah, right. I just need a bit, more time to make them.
Why would you ask me for help with this? I thought chemistry was your thing anyway, Jocko.
Oh.
It started with a bang, a boom boom, but then fire, explosions, and then explosion, explosion, explosion. But then a boom, boom. Then that's how June went. What were we talking about?
Fireworks? I like the ones that go whoosh and then pew 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 pew.
Oh. My fireworks are perfect! They're perfect! It all fell into place!
Excuse me, but these are my fireworks. It's a dream. You passed out from exhaustion.
That's great, but I'm still confused. Did you invent the fireworks?
I'm the physicist Niels Bohr. Fireworks came from the Tang Dynasty. I'm more about atoms. In fact, I got a Nobel Prize for my discovery of how atoms contain radiation.
Amazing! So nice to meet you! But why all the fireworks?
That is a great question. What do you know about atoms?
Atoms contain a nucleus and electrons. Electrons orbit the nucleus like planets around a sun.
So, can an atom be a source of light?
I suppose it's possible. Energy can go to a nucleus, which converts that over to the electron. But electrons are always trying to pass off their excess energy. An electron can't spend too long bouncing around far away from the nucleus, so the energy has to come out of it a different way. It would only make sense that the excess energy is released in the form of electromagnetic waves. Phenomenal!
You got it. And what color would that be if it's being bounced off the electron?
That depends on what kind of atom it is. Every substance is slightly different, and that would affect which color is surrounding the electron. I finally get it! I get it! And so, if we look at the properties of the atoms, we'll see their color properties change. It's really a feat of scientific achievements. Look, let's take sodium. Sodium burns a yellow hue, while barium burns more greenish. Blue is copper, and white is titanium and aluminum. These compounds are so fascinating. The electrons exploding and colorful. The atoms! Fireworks are just a show of all the atoms! Just atoms!
Are these the, fireworks? And Adam who?
Fireworks were invented in, the Tang Dynasty in China. And then it took many years to be improved for the use of home and businesses. I promise that for Olga's next birthday, there will be the most amazing fireworks anyone's ever seen. You'll be able to see them
Today! You forgot your fireworks upstairs. Luckily, I saw it and brought it down. Here, prepare yourselves for a birthday great fireworks festival. Go ahead, Daco. Light 'em. You made 'em yourself. Hey, just roll with it.
What a marvel. Confetti fireworks for my birthday. I'm touched. Oh, thank you so much. What great friends.
That was it? But fireworks are a conglomeration of sciences. Maybe I got it all wrong. I overthought it.
Don't worry. Your only crime is overcomplicating things. Just have fun.
I can't do that. I just research. Doing anything requires research. And preparation for more research. And so on.
If you want to learn something new, just go do it. That's the most fun way.
No way. I don't know a thing about dancing. I'd have to study its origins, its methodology. Oh, wait. I'm doing it again. Oh, what's the point? It's a party!
Niels Bohr, a scientist from Denmark, won the Nobel Prize in Physics in 1922 for his study of atoms. His findings led to the advancements in nuclear fission. Dance on, Tiny Niels.
We'll see who the outsider is now.
Consider that me spotting you one, Mr. Unlucky.
Bibi, why don't you finish eating your breakfast? I noticed your battery is charged only to 99%. If you don't eat well, you'll run slowly, and you will upset your daddy.
Oh, here you are. I've been looking all over for you.
9, he hasn't finished eating.
Sorry, but it's a matter of life and death.
But...
Bibi, you see, here's the thing.
Amazing things.
Here, you can see, we need your mathematical mind. Be a pal and help us out. It's a matter of life and death. Shh. There, you see? That maneuver? Tell me what the winning move might be. Otherwise, I think I'll have to eat crow. And making a bear eat crow just isn't right. Carlin's always been a little bit closer. Be a pal and help me out. That's it, with ribbons on top. Well, Carlin, now we'll see who's gonna eat crow.
I see an unfinished dirty section.
Let's get it.
Amazing things, energy
energy transmission without wires or batteries in Doko's tremendous experiment. Today after dinner, yeah. My friends, to switch on any household device, we need to plug it into a socket. In our everyday life, all of us are hostage to wires. But the time has now come when we can firmly say, down with wires. Down with wires!
Yeah, so? Are we just gonna use batteries now?
Well, no, but we can say the same thing about them, too. Down with batteries. Down! But first of all, a little theory. The brightest example, in every way, of energy transmission without wires is lightning. Lightning occurs when a charge between the clouds and the Earth develops of over 100 million volts. The strong electrical field tears off certain air molecules on charged particles, ions and electrons. The negative electrons fly to Earth, and positive ions up to the clouds. These particles disperse in the electric field, come across other molecules, and do the same with them. This starts a chain reaction, which is called an electrical breakdown. A conductive channel in the air is created along which the electrical energy in the form of lightning is transferred from the clouds down to the Earth.
And so, we're going to charge all of our devices using lightning now?
That wouldn't be very convenient. In order to control the process, we need to create an artificial electrical field. This, of course, would require a very high voltage in order to be strong enough to form a conductive channel. In the 19th century, such a device was indeed created by the famous Serbian scientist Nikola Tesla. Tesla's high-frequency generator can create a very powerful field in which breakdowns and discharges are easily formed. Actually, an example of Tesla's generator is right in front of you.
So what? Does this thing work?
That's what we're going to find out. I will now turn on the generator, and these flasks with gas will become the light sources. Down with wires! Let's not rush, my optimistic friend. The problem with this method is the very high amount of energy consumption in short distances. Alas, Tesla, during his lifetime, was not able to create a directed channel of distribution. So it's just an effective physics trick. Until today, it was. But I have perfected the generator. And now Doko's generator can transfer any amount of energy, any distance.
Holy carrots!
The moment of truth.
Watch out!
We'll see who the outsider is now.
Consider that me spotting you one, Mr. Unlucky!
Bibi, why don't you finish eating your breakfast? I noticed your battery is charged only to 99%. If you don't eat well, you'll run slowly, and you will upset your daddy.
Oh, here you are. I've been looking all over for you. It's a matter of life and death.
9, he hasn't finished eating.
Sorry.
Amazing things.
Here you can see, we need your mathematical mind. Be a pal and help me out. Yes, Daco's tinkering with something, but that's not important right now. Yes, in the center. Wait a minute, how did you know about that?
I see an unfinished dirty section.
Amazing things. Energy transmission without wires or batteries in Choco's tremendous...
Time to dry you off.
Alas, Tesla during his lifetime. So it's just an effective physics trick. Until today, it was. Doko's generator. The moment of truth. What's the matter, good man? What explosion? What are you talking about? I have checked everything very carefully. Oh, come off it.
Watch out!
We'll see who the outsider is now.
Consider that me spotting you one, Mr. Unlucky!
Bibi, why don't you finish eating your breakfast?
Oh, hey, Pin. Have you seen Bibi? Well, that's a shame. Good grief. What am I supposed to do now?
Amazing things.
Watch out!
What amazing technology. Tesla was a genius.
Cock-a-doodle-doo, cock-a-doodle-doo, cock-a-doodle-doo,
Loudly, buddy. Loudly and with expression.
Cock-a-doodle-doo, cock-a-doodle-doo.
I see an unfinished dirty section.
Let's get it.
Amazing things. Energy transmission without wires or batteries. So it's just an effective physics trick. Until today, it was. But I have improved Tesla's generator. And now the generator of Doko can transfer any amount of energy to any distance.
Holy carrots!
The moment of truth. Strange. I checked everything in advance. Down with wires!
Private message for Bibi to be read in the event of sphere jets exploding.
I don't understand a thing. Previously, Dako conducted an experiment on the remote transmission of energy, which resulted in the sphere jet exploding. The explosion leads to a glitch in Bibi's programming, which traps him in a time loop. Now, Bibi is reliving this day over and over again. Bibi tries to prevent the catastrophe, but sphere jet explodes anyway, every time. What's causing the explosion? The investigation continues.
Private message for Bibi to be read in the event of sphere jets exploding.
I don't understand a single thing.
Bibi!
Watch out!
We'll see who the outsider is now.
Consider that me spotting you one, Mr. Unlucky.
Bibi! Where'd he go?
Tesla was a genius after all.
You have logged into Spheroscope 3000. You have one new unread message. Hi, Bibi. If you're logging into Spheroscope 3000, then that means you're already stuck in a closed space-time loop. This message was left to assist you in resolving what's transpiring around you. While working with Tesla's generator, Doko used technology from the future which current civilization is not yet ready for. This misuse of technology has led to not only a spatial displacement, but one in time as well. You were exposed but are now programmed to restore your memory after deletion to the most recently created backup point. Doko's generator is not causing the explosion. You need to discover the reason. My clue might change further development of these events. I can only tell you that the crew member whom you expect least is the guilty party. Who I am doesn't matter. You now have all necessary information. End of message.
The finish line is in the engine room.
Looks like it's a tie.
So now, back again!
Hey, that's not fair.
Amazing things. Energy transmission without wires or batteries in Dako's experiment.
What? The sphere jet blows up because of me? How could that be? You already checked everyone, and I'm the only one left? But why are you doing it at all? This is some kind of very strange joke. Better you eat your breakfast instead of trying to trick your daddy. Well, all right. If you really want, let's check all the sphere jet systems. Computer, confirm sphere jet's current status.
All systems normal.
There, you see?
Energy supply running low.
What?
1 hour, 3 minutes remain before engine failure.
Where's all the energy gone?
Supply used on charging external devices.
What device could eat up so much? Mein Gott! Your power supply is malfunctioning! That's why the battery isn't fully charging. And that's where all the energy is going.
1 hour remains before engine failure.
But we're surrounded by a colossal amount of natural energy. It's strange we're suffering from any shortages.
What use is the energy if we can't even really use it?
The charge from one lightning bolt would be enough for Spherejet for an entire month.
Lightning is not controllable. It'd be easier trying to catch a leprechaun.
Science can't help you with your problems with leprechauns, but there is a way it can help with lightning. There are options. Lightning occurs due to electrical disruptions, the place of which is impossible to predict, given lightning a precarious personality in nature at best. But if you really want some lightning, you can create these disruptions artificially. For example, you could launch a small rocket from the Earth into the storm clouds. Along the rocket's entire trajectory, the rocket ionizes the air and thereby creates a conductive channel for lightning. Another lead could be made by shooting a stream or water into the clouds, or directing a laser beam, both of which also ionize the air. As you can see, there are lots of ways.
Doko, I love you very much. But what good are these methods if we're in space? We're 2 days from the closest planet with clouds, and our engine will explode in half an hour.
You asked me, and I answered you.
Oh my God. But where's Bibi?
Bibi, what are you planning on doing?
My God, you're going to give all your energy to Spherejet.
Stop! Stop! You won't be able to control this process, and you will waste all your energy.
Your circuits may not hold out. All your settings and programs and backups. I won't be able to restore you. Oh my God.
It can't be. There's no other way. We'll think of something. We always think of something.
Bibi, do you recognize me?
One mechanical arm did have to be replaced, but all other indicators are normal. He confidently can do this. Your energy will be enough to get Spherejet to the nearest planet, where we can use the forces of nature.
Until then, we can share with you our energy.
Get better soon!
We'll give him enough energy to last for 1,000 years.
Teleport delivery of Spheroscope 3000 complete. Thank you for your order. Message recording. Leave your message after the beep. Message recorded. Receiver, Bibi.
Hi, Bibi. I'm going to contact Pin in 5 minutes and let him know that everything with me is okay and I just traveled into the future. He's probably worried sick. You're right! It is New Year's! I don't even know what to give him. Oh! That's an excellent gift! Ha ha! Wanna give it to him yourself? Oh, I know. I miss him too. All right. Well, I'm off then. Ha ha!
Guys, listen. I have a question. Do you think I could be an inventor? Because people aren't very fair to hedgehogdom. You're always hearing stuff like, even a hedgehog could understand that. It's so simple, and that's hurtful.
Don't forget about the calibration!
Yeah.
So I thought maybe hedgehogs would get some respect if I could invent something cool.
Eureka time!
That sounds great!
Mm-hmm. Will you pretty please teach me how to be an inventor?
Huh?
What did I say about the calibration? Now we'll have to change all the safety locks.
I'm thinking we rearrange the poles. Then the delta will be greater than the alpha.
Brilliant! That way we'll peak a whole cycle earlier! Ha! Even a hedgehog could see that!
Guess I'll never become an inventor. It's too darn difficult.
Poppycock! There's an endless line of simple, clever things just waiting to be invented. That's what my friend Irving was always saying. And he was a famous scientist and inventor.
I'm not sure I've even heard of him. What did he invent, this Irving?
Gosh, what didn't he invent? There's so many. Like, light bulbs.
No, he didn't. I know that the light bulb was invented by Edison.
But Edison's light bulbs burned out too quickly, which was a big letdown to everybody. But Irving got the idea to pump gas into the light bulb, and that's when light bulbs started to shine brighter and last longer.
What else did he invent?
He also invented rain.
Hey, you think I was born yesterday? Rain isn't something someone invented. It's just part of nature.
But nature doesn't always make rain when it's needed, does it? What can be done then? Irving came up with a solution to this problem. You just have to disperse dry ice from a plane into the clouds. This way the clouds cool down and tiny drops of fog, of which these clouds are made, would turn into big drops of water and fall to the ground. Boom! Man-made rain.
Seems simple.
That it was, but he was the very first one to come up with it. The others were waiting for it to solve itself. And one time, Irving and I made this little bet that he could measure the length of one oil molecule, but without a microscope's help.
But that's impossible.
Yeah, I thought it was as well. But Irving just dropped some oil into water. He determined that when oil spreads on the surface of water, the layer it forms is very thin, just one oil molecule thick. Then all he had to do was divide the volume of the oil by the surface area of the oil spot on the water. Boom! He had determined the length of an oil molecule without even touching a microscope. And this method works for other liquids as well. And because I was the loser of the bet, I had to strip to my underfeathers and crow like a rooster for an hour in front of the whole Nobel Committee.
But how did he manage to invent this awesome stuff, this Irving?
He just knew how to observe things and draw conclusions. The simplest of things frequently hide the very greatest inventions.
Just observe and draw conclusions? That's just what I'll do.
Phew. Did I miss the worm? Ah, Chiko. Well, tell me, have you invented anything yet?
I've tried, and I learned all the really cool stuff has already been invented by dudes like Archimedes and Isaac Newton.
Let me explain a few things.
Why, everybody's beaten me to everything. People like your friend Irving didn't leave anything for me to discover. Why'd they have to be so darn selfish? They could have thought of us future inventors.
Well, that's not exactly true.
Moose Eureka time!
Wunderbar! It works great!
It works! It really works! My friends, in this cup is a substance which is impervious to every kind of decay and destruction.
Voila!
Congrats and stuff.
Hey, what's wrong? Did we mess up somehow? He's yearning for a simpler time.
But why? Right now's awesome! We just invented a life-altering substance!
Yeah, this is a massive safety advancement. If we can cover the ship with this material, it will pretty much become indestructible.
That is brilliant! We happen to be near a planet with an absolutely terrible climate. Hurricanes, tornadoes, acid rain. The perfect place to field test our new armor substance.
Yeah, excellent. Chiko, a lot of inventors were frustrated like this at the beginning. But you can't quit just because it's hard. Even a hedgehog could see that. Sorry, I didn't mean that, dear boy.
A horrible thunderstorm is coming! Just what we need!
Yeah, we must cover the ship fast. Wunderbar.
Moose, help me, mommy time! Maybe we should hightail it out of here.
We don't have time to get away.
How can we cover the entire ship with this little bit?
Chiko, even Irving didn't become an inventor overnight. There's no need to mope.
A drop of oil.
Yeah. Chiko?
Why didn't we strengthen the ship's hull before you landed us here on Killer Storm Wonderland?
Let me give us your idea.
Oh, so it was my idea. Well, if I had jumped off a cliff, would you have followed me?
I invent. I pilot a ship. I can't think of every little thing.
There's enough of this stuff to cover the entire ship. But the trick is we have to make the coat of the armor substance very, very thin. Here's how we do that. We have to submerge the ship in water and drop your super liquid on top. Because when we drop this liquid into the water, it should form a layer 1 molecule in thickness. Then we raise the ship through the layer, which will remain on it, covering it entirely.
That's phenomenal! And economical as well!
Wunderbar! With this method, we could completely cover 10 spaceships with our super liquid.
It's curious, but I was well aware that liquids form layers on the surface of water that are only 1 molecule in thickness.
I knew that as well, but it never occurred to me to use this method to paint something. I think that we should call this method of painting Chikoing. Chikoing will go down in history. Hedgehogs will be respected from now on, and I'm sure that this is only the first of many hedgehog inventions.
I'm not sure. One invention could just be enough. Gotta leave something for future hedgehogs to invent.
Historical note. Irving Langmuir was famous for a number of discoveries and inventions. And in 1932, he was awarded the Nobel Prize for Chemistry for his discoveries and investigations in surface chemistry. The coating Langmuir developed with his collaborator Catherine Blodgett is called the Langmuir-Blodgett film, and the technique is used to this day. Unfortunately, history is silent on whether Irving was indeed a friend of Carlin's.
You know something, Daco? When I said that I needed more space, I didn't mean this much.
Space is the final frontier, Wally, and we have a goal. Our goal is to find water somewhere else in our solar system before anyone else does.
I found water in our faucet.
He has a point, though. What good is water in the void of space?
You should show more respect for the most important thing on Earth.
Water is one of the most beneficial substances on our planet. It covers 70% of the Earth's surface, but 97% of that is salt water from the oceans. Only about 3% is fresh. That's the stuff we drink.
Holy carrots, just 3%, huh? Guess maybe I should start drinking ocean water.
Listen up, guys. We are not looking for water to drink. We're looking for water out in space because it's absolutely our best chance of finding alien life.
Whoopee! Why would there be aliens?
Scientists believe that life on Earth could have started in the water. They think it might have been helped along by electrical charges in the water. So it's possible life can start on other planets in the same way. Earth used a combination of methane, ammonia, and hydrogen in our ancient atmosphere. With a little electric discharge, amino acids can be formed, which create proteins, and proteins create life as we know it. Water doesn't just provide a good place for proteins to form, but also protects them. And water can help animals' bodies, including our own, regulate temperature in the same way clothes do. Fluctuations in our Earth's weather may seem extreme,
But really, water helps keep a lot of things regulated. Water helps keep our bodies cool when it's hot outside, and it always helps to stay hydrated. In the same way, a pond or a lake that freezes on top is actually helping to preserve the life beneath the surface. The fish inside stay nice and cozy.
Whoa! It's wearing a hula hoop!
No. See, these are planetary rings, and this is where we're going.
You're hunting for water on Saturn?
Not quite. We're going to one of the many moons of Saturn. It's called Enceladus, and it's one of Saturn's smaller moons. It's only about 300 miles in diameter.
What now? Why don't we just try the moon? I hear that's a lot closer.
We're going to a moon, just not our moon.
Though Saturn has many interesting moons, Enceladus is especially unique. Its surface is almost entirely white due to the fact that it's covered in what we believe is watery ice. The icy surface makes it extra reflective, which means that despite its small size, we can see it extra brightly in the night sky.
Wow! Awesome! Look at this snow! We can make a sweet fort!
Sorry, friends, but I believe making a snow fort would be impossible on this moon. The temperature is more than 300 degrees below 0 Fahrenheit. That also means none of you can move the ice or, incidentally, remove your spacesuits.
Even my horns are frozen. What could possibly live here?
Nothing up here, but below us, who knows? Scientists have observed that though the surface may be several miles of ice, beneath the surface might be much warmer. Can you imagine? And if it's warmer, there might be water underneath. And if there's water, there might be the very foundation for life. Oh my! Come look! My seismograph detected flows beneath the surface! This is amazing! This proves that there's an underground ocean!
Run, Wally! Hurry! Get
Come
over
on,
here!
hurry!
Move.
Go,
Let's
Wally,
go!
now!
Good morning, Wally.
What happened?
What happened is that you discovered one of Enceladus's geysers, and these were found originally by the Cassini probe when it flew by this moon back in 2005.
Splendid. I'm late to the party. Now, can we go home?
We can't leave yet. We had to be proper scientists and send a probe into its underground ocean. And that probe is us.
We're what now?
That's right. We're more than 60 miles beneath the surface of Enceladus. We should be basking in the glory that we're on a moon where no astronomer has ever been before.
I'd rather be basking in the sun. Specifically, on the Earth.
I still don't understand. What's so special about this place's water? It just looks like water to me.
Water is called H2O because of its chemical makeup. It has 2 hydrogen atoms and 1 oxygen atom. These molecules are attracted to each other, and when a bunch of these molecules gather, it makes a liquid, water. They change their position a lot, which is why liquids can move and flow. But when the temperature gets too cold, specifically below freezing point or 32 degrees Fahrenheit, they snap together in a hexagonal shape. This way, they're no longer a liquid, but a solid, ice. The spaces between the hexagons means that ice is less dense than liquid water. That's why it floats. In its liquid form, water can reflect electromagnetic waves. Maybe that's why my cell phone doesn't work when I'm scuba diving. Anyway, water protects us from so many things, whether it's in liquid or solid form.
Do you see it, everyone? It's all the ingredients for life!
Well, I see a terrifying darkness, but, you know, same thing, I guess.
We won't be able to see life with the naked eye. But if we can get something under a microscope, we just might be able to find even the tiniest of cells. Even that would be a huge breakthrough!
Huge breakthrough!
Aliens! Alien life outside our ship! Holy carrots! Here, calamari, calamari.
I think there's something watching as we invade their planet!
We have to get out of this.
Yeah, in a sec. Here, fishy. Here, fishy. Aha! Gotcha, you little alien fish!
Are you crazy? Crash is still out there.
Amazing! We learned so much, but so much is unknown.
That whole finding life thing might be bigger than we thought.
Good morning, Wally.
Daco said that you actually discovered a geyser out there on Enceladus. But then he said actually this probe called Cassini flew by in 2005 and found it first.
Fabulous. Still late to the party. Huh? But wait! We were in the ocean, and Crash went out to catch it. There was a squid. Well, not a squid, but a scary thing. And there was a giant, thing.
Don't know. But while you were sleeping, we went in the ocean. All we found was water samples, but we gave those to Daco, who's checking them out now.
We didn't find any squids or giants, just murky water. It was cold.
If none of that really happened, then that means I understand.
There's life on this moon!
Huh? It's not as exciting, but at least it's not attacking us.
It's incredible! This is Nobel Prize stuff! You see? We found life out in space! So amazing! Wally, we need to head back to that moon right now and get more samples! Impossible! Where'd it go?
Where did what go, Daco?
Enceladus! It's gone! An explosion? Or a meteor? It doesn't matter, I guess. But the whole moon it's just all of it gone.
Don't be sad,
least we have
Daco.
our samples.
Hey, you want to look
That
for water?
proves something,
I bet we
doesn't
can
it?
find water in the kitchen.
What?
Enceladus is a real moon of Saturn, though it's one of the smallest. This episode was fictional. Enceladus is doing just fine and definitely hasn't exploded. Scientists think there might actually be an ocean of icy water on its surface, though. And who knows what may lurk beneath.